Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be comparing two long bobs by Raquel Welch. The first contender is Current Events. The second contender is On Point. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. We are looking at two long bobs by Raquel Welch. They are Current Events and On Point. Here are they together. And they are very, very similar. But the biggest difference is On Point has a center part and Current Events has a side part. Let's see, you can see that here, and you can see that here. They are almost identical in every other regard. There's like a ½ inch to an inch difference in some of their measurements. Okay, we're gonna find out a little bit more about them, okay? Okay, before we get looking at them, let me put my glasses on. I gotta see what I'm doing. Okay, so what we have here, this one is Current Events. And she has a side part. She has a full lace front, but a side part. Now, Current Events is a full lace front as well, but she has only a center part. Now, if we look at these two ladies, now they're both in the color Shadow Shade Hazelnut. So they should be looking very, very similar. And so if you look at them, you can see a little bit of a difference. I think the one in my left hand is On Point. She is slightly longer. Let me grab underneath here. Get a little bit better hold on these girls. Okay, so Current Events is shorter than On Point. And when we look at their side profiles, you can see they're both an A-line. But On Point is a little bit longer. And then of course we have the front difference. So that would be the only difference. Let's compare the length of them. Okay, so on Current Events, the front is 12¼ The front on Point is 10. So you can see a difference. There's the shorter front, whereas on Current Events, the bang goes all the way down to the bottom of the trim. Okay, the crown is 13 inches on this one. The crown is 12, so it's a little bit shorter. What that gives you is not quite an abrupt cut. You have a rounded edge. And what I'm looking at is this area right here. This is more blunt because it's short and it's all the same length. Whereas this one is a little shorter than this one, but it lays on a longer nape. The nape on this is 4 inches and the nape on this one is 2 inches. So you see what a difference that makes? This is going to be a real blunt. This is going to have a rounded cut. Just a little more soft rounded cut. Okay, the sides on this young lady are 8¼ The sides on here are 10. So you can see where that long piece is 10 inches and this one is only 8. Here again, you're going to get a very blunt cut all the way around on Current Events. Blunt cut, just a little bit shorter, and she has a side part. On Point has a little more razor cutting around the front, a little bit longer length, and a rounder cut, but essentially, and a part in the middle. But essentially, they are going to look very similar. So when you look at both of these girls and you wonder, what is the difference in these guys? It all boils down to a couple of things. The part, whether you want it on the side or the center, the type of cut you want all the way around. You want it soft and rounded with a real distinct A line, or do you want it blunt and even all the way around. So that is going to be the main difference between these two ladies. Now, Current Events is available in a certain color, and that is Shaded Iced Sweet Cream, and that's a very, very blonde, white blonde color right here, whereas On Point is not available in that color. But I believe On Point is available in a dark purple berry color that Current Events is not. So there are some things that can make a difference between what you would like to see or order. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put them on and show you the difference once they're on my anatomy, okay? Oh, before I do, this is Unfiltered by Raquel Welch. I did a review on her, and I'll stick that tag up there. You go there and see all about her if you want, okay? Alrighty, this is a center part. She has razor cut edges right around the front, and it goes down to the longer 10.5-inch side. So she's very sleek, very even. You can see where she's rounded on the bottom border, where she's trimmed. And of course, this is Shadow Shade Hazelnut, center part. Now, I think there might be room for a little fudge to the right or the left with the part if you wanted to go off center slightly. But you can see the difference in these razor cut layers right here. So the profile, the side profiles, you're really going to see a difference here. This is the one that comes in that deep berry color too. So very, very sleek, very simple. So it's got that beautiful, impeccable hairline and a beautiful center part. Now I'm going to try on Current Events. Okay, this is Current Events. She has more of a blunt cut. Let me smooth out these borders here. Okay, she has a blunt cut, and even all the way around, she does not have any layering or razor cutting around the face. So this front bang part is going to be even all the way down to the collarbone. She has a side part, and she's a blunt cut everywhere else. Now, I would believe that you could, because both of these girls are heat-friendly fiber, you could curl this girl a little bit more so that you can really see some curl, or you can leave her just straight like this, and she would respond to a flat iron as well. But you can tell this one's a little bit shorter than On Point. On Point's going to give you a little bit more length, some softer rounded corners, some layering right here below the chin, and she has a center part. And this young lady, Current Events, has a side part. So there you go. That's the differences between these ladies. All of the other things like cap construction, they're all very, very similar with the exception of the placement of the part. So let's turn this one inside out, okay? And she also has the Memory Cap 3 with the silicone elastic bands here. So you can see the temple to temple lace. The lace goes all the way down halfway on the ear tab. And then, of course, a nice extended nape, Velcro adjusters on the right and left. And then you can see the Memory Cap 3 feature with the silicone on the elastic bands where it will mold itself to your head. So center part, right down the middle. And this is On Point. Gotta make sure I tell you the right one. I don't want you thinking different. Okay, now I have On Point on, and we're gonna look at the cap construction of Current Events. So as you can see, we have a full lace front going halfway down the ear tabs. And of course, they're nice ear tabs with metal stays in them. And then of course, we've got the side part on the left. And this cap does have the Memory Cap 3 feature with the silicone bands that mold to your head as well. We've got an extended velveteen nape along with the adjusters on the right and left that are Velcro. So these girls are very similar Their cap construction is the same except for the placement of the part. And then of course we have the length. And as you can see again, this is on point and it has a little bit longer appearance to it. Softer on the bottom edge, a little bit longer, and a center part. So I think that's going to do it for this comparison between on point and current events. By both of these ladies are by Raquel Welch. So now you know the difference. If you're a lob lady or lob girl, then you know the difference of what these two wigs are going to be like for you. So you can make a better decision. Oh, their price point is very close. There's only $5 difference on retail manufacturers' pricing. So no matter where you go, you should be able to get them both for really close to the same price. Okay? So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week in Coco's Hair Salon. Coco's Hair Solutions. Okay, bye.